So let's start 95 years ago in 1960. Yes, this is in 2025, but time warps, so he's 95. Anyways, he was born into the Kennedy family. This might sound similar to Hunter x Hunter Killua lore, because it is. I took inspiration from it. Don't sue me. But anyways, as in the show, his family are all assassins, and Percy is the third born out of 6? I think IT, but when he was 3, his training started. So his grandpa threw him in a container of lava. He managed to survive for 30 minutes because plot armor. So anyways, his mother saw how close he was getting to Peter, his brother, and she hated that because she thinks that assassins shouldn't have emotional relationships because it makes them weak. So she stabbed Peter in front of him, and just to make it stick, she stabbed Percy in the eye with the same knife she used to stab Peter and left both of them there. He's still 3 years old. So of course he was crying, and Peter told him to be strong before he stopped moving, and that's when Percy thought his brother was fully dead, so he ran to his father. But when he left, Peter was still alive, and he dragged himself to a hospital and he survived, but Percy obviously didn't know that. Time skip because he'd say what happened when he was 4. So now he's 5 years old, and his mother sold him to a group of scientists without his father's knowledge. And those scientists are P3, DOS, and the head. Scientist RP3D him when they got to the facility and then threw him inside of a cell with 3 other kids. That's when he met his best friend, Dorothy, and his 2 other best friends, Jason and Scott. At first he was scared and shy, as any child would be after that. The first one that came to comfort him was Dorothy, then Jason, then Scott. I can't think of what should happen immediately after that, so we're skipping. A week later, his first treatment starts, and the scientists take him into a room and tie him down before putting a shock collar on him and explained how it worked before injecting him with a glowing black liquid. Yes, the liquid was black, but it was glowing purple and green, and the needle was very thick because of the viscosity of the liquid, so it hurts like hell. Time skip, 8 treatments later, and his wings come in. They're extremely glitchy and painful, and his blind eye has the purple enter it, which is even more painful than his wings. Another time skip, 28 treatments in, his system shows up, and so does $$_QH his master, the woman who taught him how to use his powers. Time skip again. She disappears after he mastered his system, and his nightmares show up. Well, the first one of many, her name is Varys, a green and white rabbit made out of pure nightmare fuel. And she took a liking to him, so she acted as his mother. Eventually, he started calling her mom, and him and the other 3 are best friends now. Time skip, I'm running out of ideas for this. All of them are 8 years old now, and they decided to break out of the lab and slaughter every scientist there.